This is Jyotsna. Today we are going to discuss what is proportion. So in the last video we have discussed what is ratio and how many types of ratios are there, terms of ratio. This is all we have discussed in the last video. Now we will discuss what is proportion. So proportion is very easy, very easy. Just proportion means that the equality of two ratios is called as proportion. That's it. The equality of two ratios is called as proportion. Ratios means we have already learned that. So the equality of two ratios is called as the proportion. I'm adding that only, okay? Proportion means that equality of two ratios. Okay, equality of two ratios is called as proportion. Already we have learned what is ratio. So, equality of two ratios. So, see, proportion means the equality of two ratios. So, now let's take an example of two ratios that let's see if they are in proportion or not. See, I am taking two ratios as A is to B is equals to C is to D. Yes. So in the question that is given that equality means nothing. If we are taking any two ratios, when we keep is equals to in between them, then it is called as the proportion. That's it. When we take two ratios and keep is equals to between them, then it is called as proportion. That's it. So here I am taking these four quantities are in proportion now. So so here also we have some terms of proportion. So now we will see the terms. That is, see. So next is to express these two ratios are in these four quantities or these two ratios are in proportion. To express that we have a sign to do. That is. Okay, this is that. We can pronounce it as A is to B is as C is to D. A is to B is as. Okay, this sign is called as is as. Is pronounced as is as. A is to B is as. C is to D. So now let's see the terms of proportion. Okay, A is the first term of proportion. Next, B is the second term of proportion, C is the third term of proportion, and D is the fourth term of proportion. Okay, these are the four terms of proportion. Okay, fourth term, third term, second term, and the first term. But they have some specific name. So let's see that. So see, A and D, these two, A and D, this one and this one, A and D are called the extremes. So these are called the extremes. Extremes means the last and the first one. The last one and the first one are called as the extremes. And the middle one, these B and C are called as the B and C are called as means. Okay, means. Or we can say them as middle terms. Okay. So the terms of proportion are extremes, means, or the middle terms like this. These two A and D are called as the extremes and the B and C are called as the means. Okay. Extremes and means. Now these are the terms of proportion. So now here this fourth term is the fourth term proportion of A, B, C. Okay, so if we want this B or if we want this D, then by using that thing we can find out D. Okay, so D is the fourth proportion of A, B and C. Now let's see proportionality condition. Okay, proportionality condition. Proportionality condition. Okay, proportionality condition means nothing. Just proportion condition. This condition is used when we want any one term in those four terms. Here in a proportion we have four terms, no, these four. So in those four terms, any one term is not there in the question, and we want to find out that fourth or third or second or first term, then this proportionality condition is used. Okay, we have a formula for that. Just the formula is, see, by means we already know what are extremes and what are means. Now for finding, so here like this the formula has been come. I will tell how it came. That is, A is to B is as C is to D. A is to B is as C is to D. I have already told to represent that R in proportion we write like this. So A is to B is as C is to D. Now we want the formula. That means we already know, for representing only we are writing this symbol. So it is mainly it is, so these two are same. Remember that these two are equal. This equal sign and this is as are equal. So I am writing that only A is to B is equals to C is to D. A is to B is equals to C is to D. Now see. Here A is to B in ratios, we have seen that the fraction form is same as the ratio form. Here it is in ratio. Now the fraction form is same, that is A by B is equals to C by D, like this. Okay, A by B is equals to C by D. Now all of us know cross multiplication. Yes, A into D and C into B. A into D is equals to C into B. So this is the formula. I got it. We got it, I think. So first you have to remember this thing. You can easily find the formula. So if you observe it clearly, then you can find that A, B are the extremes and C, B are the means. So the formula, the main formula is that product of extremes is equals to product of means. Okay, this is the formula. Product of extremes is equals to product of means. Okay, product of extremes means A and D, these two. A and D, product of extremes is equals to product of these two. Means B and C. Now this is the proportionality condition. Okay, this is the condition. By using this only, we can find any one term which is not given in the question. We can find it by this condition. Okay. Now let's see the other proportion, that is continued proportion. So what is continued proportion? See. Continued proportion. So what is continued proportion? See, let's take any, if A, B, C are three terms. Okay, A, B, C are any three terms. See, A, B, C are any three terms. So if they are written such that if they are written like this, that is A is to B is as B is to C. A is to B is as B is to C. Such that A is to B is as B is to C, then the B and B, the two B's are equal in those two ratios, and these two ratios are equal. That means A is equal to C. See, now we know for finding the continued proportion, means that for finding the fourth proportion also we have, see what formula it is coming, that is we already know the formula, that is product of extremes is equal to product of means. So we have to follow it in here also, that is product of extremes. What are the extremes? A and C are the extremes. So see, A and D, here we have A and D, so we have told them as extremes. But see, observe clearly that the first one and the last one are the extremes. That is A and C are the extremes. These are the extremes and these are the means. So B into B, these two, the means, the B into B is B squared. Yes, B squared is equals to A and C are the extremes. No, extremes AC. Yeah, AC. B square is equals to AC. When we take the square on that side, that will be B is equals to AC square root of AC. So B will be square root of AC. Okay, if these two values are given A and B and A and C, then we want the B value. Then this is the formula. That is B is equals to square root of AC. So this is how we find the third term. Okay, remember one thing. So this B is called as the mean proportion or the geometric mean. Mean proportion or the geometric mean, and this C is called as the third term proportion or the third term proportion of AB. Okay, third term proportion of AB or the fourth term proportion of ABB means this thing. ABB. Okay, so C is called as the third term proportion of A and B. Okay, or this C is called as the fourth term proportion of ABB. Okay, and then B is called as the mean proportion or the geometric mean. Mean proportion or the geometric mean. So this is continued proportion. A, B, C, then these three A, B, C, then are said to be in continued proportion. So if one digit is continuing one more time, then those three are said to be in their continued proportion. Okay, this is proportionality condition, this is a condition, and here is continued proportion. Okay, let's revise. That is, proportion is the equality of two ratios. Proportion means when we take any two ratios and when we keep is equals to between them, then we call it as they are said to be in proportion. So next is proportionality condition. So let's see this. That is terms of proportion. Terms of extremes AD are called the extremes. The first one and the last one are called as the extremes, and the middle two are called as the means, and this sign is called as is as. See, AD are called as the extremes, BC are called as the means. So now proportionality condition. Proportionality condition means the one condition, that is product of extremes is equals to product of means, or A into D is equals to C into B. So this is the proportionality condition, and this is continued proportion. Means if we take any three terms or any three quantities, then any one quantity is again repeating one time. Then those three quantities are said to be in continued proportion. And for finding the value of the continued number or quantity is called, the formula is B is equals to square root of AC. B is equals to square root of AC, and this formula came when we use this condition. Okay. So by using these two formulas, we will see some examples now. Okay. So now let's see some examples regarding those formulas. Yes. So first example is, find the value of x in the proportion x is to 6 is as 150 is to 10. So here in this question we have to find the value of x in that proportion, that is what x is to 6 is as 150 is to 10. So in this proportion we have to find the value of x, this thing. So to find, so we already know if any two ratios are in a proportion, then we have a condition to find out any one term in that proportion. So here we don't know one term, the first term we don't know. So to find that we have a condition. What's that? The product of extremes equals to the product of means. The product of extremes is equals to the product of means. So the extremes are 10 and x and the means are 150 and 6. So product of extremes, that means 10 into or 10x, let's write directly, that is 10x is equals to 6 into 150. 10x into 6 into 150. Now when we take 10 to the that side, that will be 6 into 150 by 10. 6 into 150 by 10. Now this 0 will cancel, and now 15 6 is 90. So the value of x is 90. So we got the answer. That the value of x in that proportion is 90. See. So 90 is to 6 is as 150 is to 10. Now let's go to this next problem. See. Next problem, find the next example, that is find the mean proportional between 1 by 2 and 1 by 72. Mean proportional, that means we have already learned about that. Mean proportional or geometric proportional. So see, we have already learned in that this in the continued proportion we have seen. No, that means if A, B, C are in continued, okay, if A, B, C are in continued proportion, then B is equals to, we know the formula, B is equals to square root of AC. B is equals to square root of AC. So here we don't know the mean proportion. Here we say B as the mean proportion. So here we don't know this B value. So we have to find out this B value with this. We know the AC, that is 1 by 2 and 1 by 72. Here it is in multiplication. So let's take the B value, means the mean proportion or geometric mean, as x. X is equals to A into C. Square root of A into C. Square root of A is 1 by 2. A is 1 by 2. And into B value is, C value is 1 by 72. 1 by 2 into 1 by 72. 1 by 2 into 1 by 72. Now 1 into 1 is 1. Square root of 1 by 2 into 72. 2 is 4. And 2 7 is 14. So 1 by 114 will be the answer. Now here it is square root. Square root means 12 squared. 12 squared is 144. Now 1 square root of 12, 1 by 12 whole square. So square root of 1 by 12 whole square, that means this is square and this root will be cancelled and the answer will be 1 by 12. Okay, 1 by 12 is the value of B. We got the answer. That's it. So the mean value or geometric mean will be 1 by 12. Okay, this is the simple problems I have to see. Here I am again explaining if you don't understand. Just here the formula is B is equals to, if you want the mean value, then B is equals to square root of A and C. So here A and C are 1 by 2 and 1 by 72. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 72 square root of, then is equals to 1 1 is 1 and so 2 72s is 144. So we already know the square of 12 is 144. So 12, that means root 1 by 12 whole square will be 1 by 2. 2 and root will be cancelled. That is, the value of B will be 1 by 2. Now let's go to the third example, that is, see, what number must be added to the numbers 30, 41, 63 and 85 so that the resultant numbers are in proportion. So here they are asking that which number should be added for these four numbers. Which number should be added for these four numbers so that the result which will come, they are in proportion. So we will see. So 30, 41, 63 and 85. So these are the four numbers. So let's take the number which is added to those four numbers is x. Okay. Let's take the value as x. Okay, so here they told that here the resultant of those when we add the digit to these four numbers, then the resultant numbers are in proportion. So 30 plus x is the result. Yes. So see, 30 plus x is 2. 30 plus x is 2. Next is 41. 41 plus x is as, so this is proportional. These two are ratio. These two are in ratios, and this is as. Next is 63 plus x is to what? 85 plus x. That is 30 plus x is to 41 plus x is as 63 plus x is to 85 plus x. Now here if you observe 30 plus x, 41 plus x. So here we can see that we have to find out the value of x. We already know the formula for finding, that is product of extremes is equals to the product of means. It's so simple. These problems are so simple. You see, that is product of extremes. Okay, product of extremes is equals to the product of means. Product of extremes is equals to the product of means. Now, extremes, that is 30 plus x and 85 plus x. 30 plus x into 85 plus x. 30 plus x into 85 plus x is equals to what? 41 plus x into 63 plus x. Like this. Okay, this is by using that we do like this. Now again, if you see, we know what is the distributive property. That is a into b, a plus b is equals to a plus b into a plus b, a plus b into c plus d. That is, we have to multiply. No, 30 is multiplying the 85 also and to x also. Yes, that is the distributive property. 30 is multiplying to 85 also and to x also. 30 into 85 is 2550. Okay, 2550. Then plus how much? 30 into x. That is 30x. 30x plus, and now 30 is over. Then the next number is x. X is multiplied with 85 also and with x also. X is multiplied with 85 also and with x also. So when it is multiplied with 85, x into 85 is 85x plus x into x. That is, when we add it will be 2x, but when we multiply it will be x square. Okay, 2550 plus 30x plus 85x plus x square. Here I have no back space, then I am giving x equals to here. So see, then here we have to go to the next side, that is 41 plus x into 63 plus x. Now 41 is multiplying 63 and x also. 41 is multiplying 63 and to x also. So when 41 is multiplied by 63, what will be the answer? That will be 2583 will be the product. So next is 41 is multiplied with 63, and next is when 41 is multiplied with x, that will be 41x plus, so here 41 is over and the next number is x. X into x is multiplied with 63 also and with x also, like this. Then x into 63, that is 63x plus x into x is x square. Now here we got the answer. So when any two equal numbers or digits, they are the either sides of the is equals to, then they are cancelled. Then x square is cancelled. Now these numbers are remaining. Now we have to add the x, the value of x which are there. Then we have to add them. That is 85 plus x. First write this thing, that is 2550 plus 30 plus 85 is, that is 115x. Okay, 115x. 2550 plus 115x is equals to, here 2583 plus 41 plus 63 is 104x. Okay, this is that. So 2550 plus 115x is equals to 2583 plus 104x. Now we have to take the value of x to that side. Now this value we have to take to that side. So the x which is there, that means the number which is there with x, we have to take at one side, and the numbers, the values of no x, will take to that side. That is 115x minus, which number we are taking and coming that side? 104x. 115 minus 104x is equals to 2583 is in here. Then write 2583 minus, how much it is? 2550 minus 2550. That is 115x minus 104x is equals to 2583 minus 2550. Now, when we subtract 115 and 104, how much we'll get? That is 11x. 11x, 115 minus 104 is 11, and x is equals to 2583 minus 2550 is 33. Then 11x is equals to 33. X is equals to 33 by 11. X is equals to 33 by 11. And x is equals to 11 ones are, 11 threes are. Then the x value will be 3. So easy. Then if you add these 3 to every digit of that is 30 plus 3 33, 41 plus 3 that is 44, and 63 plus 3 that is 66, 85 plus 3 that is 88. Then if you keep them in a proportion, then the answer of both the when we keep that condition, then the product will be equal. So this is how we use the formula, that is product of extremes is equals to product of means, and b is equals to square root of ac. This all like this we use. So if this ratio and proportion video, if you like this, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching this video.